Hey guys, it's Dr. Casey Pride here. I'm at the Cone Health Institute in Costa Mesa, California. And some really interesting data came out here pretty recently from the CDC. Some of you may have seen this. It's been floating around social media some. I've seen it get fact checked, which is kind of a surprise to me. But what this data said was that only 6% of the deaths they've counted for COVID-19 are attributable to solely COVID-19. And I'm going to throw a link up here so you can actually go look this up. Don't take my word for it on this. I'm going to throw a link up on the screen so that you can actually see it. This is a link to the CDC website where you can find this article. Okay, so I'm actually going to throw it up on the screen. You can follow along with it if you want, but this is the link that you go to find it. And the information that they released, I'm just going to share my screen real quick so you can see it. There we go. So what you can see here, this is a table on the CDC website, and what I want to highlight here is that for 6% of the deaths they've counted, COVID-19 was the only cause mentioned. Okay, and another really important detail here is that for deaths with conditions or causes in addition to COVID-19, on average there were 2.6 additional conditions or causes per death. Okay, and again, this is the CDC website. Okay, this is not a blog. This is not some random Facebook post. I threw the link up. You can go check this out yourself. This is what they're saying. So the question is, what does that mean, right? If only this small percentage of deaths are caused solely by the virus, well, you have 2.6 other comorbidities. That means other diseases, other health conditions that people have that they're also that are contributing to their death. That means that we have much more than a virus problem. I don't look at this as a virus problem. What I look at this is as a health problem, right? We have people who have, the top diseases that other people have, that these people have when they die of this disease are things like respiratory failure, hypertensive diseases, flus and pneumonia, diabetes, cardiac arrest, renal failure, intentional and unintentional injuries, including poisoning, sepsis. These are all comorbidities that people also have with this disease. Okay, so we have this enormous health problem that has weakened people's systems, so they become much more susceptible to this virus, and this virus becomes a much bigger problem because of those existing health problems. Okay, now instead of addressing health, I want to show you what the CDC recommends that people do with this. Here is a link to their website of what they recommend that you do to prevent getting COVID-19 and being harmed by this virus. Okay, I'm going to share the screen so that you can see what they're recommending doing. You would think that they would be sharing some information about how do you stay healthy, how do you stay well, how do you keep your immune system boosted, and really the only information that's being shared here, if you can see, is washing your hands, avoiding close contact, covering your mouth and nose with a face mask when around others, cover coughs and sneezes, clean and disinfect, monitor your health daily. Now, they mention health here, but really what they're saying is monitor your symptoms, okay? They're not really saying monitor your health. They're saying watch for fever, cough, shortness of breath, or other symptoms of COVID-19. So those are monitoring symptoms. What they're not recommending that you do is you actually look after your health. You take care of your immune system. You do things with your lifestyle that are going to actually build your resilience, build your strength, so that when you encounter this virus, a bacteria, or any other illness for that matter, your body's ready for it. It can handle it. You're not one of these statistics of people who are dying from this, okay? So my encouragement to you is if you have not made your health a priority, you do that. You begin to put a conscious effort and make health a daily practice where you're actually doing the good things like getting proper rest, drinking plenty of water, eating a healthy diet, avoiding things like sugar, wheat, dairy, all of these things that can contribute to lower immunity and lower resistance. Exercising, getting out in the sun, getting adjusted, seeing a chiropractor to make sure your nervous system is clear and connected. These are all things that you can do right now to improve your immune system, to actually address these other comorbidities that tend to make you more susceptible to COVID-19 so that you don't become a statistic. So if you don't have that kind of doctor, I encourage you, check us out, conehealthinstitute.com, drcaseypry.com. And you can always search online for some really good chiropractors in your area. I know good ones all around the country, all around the world. Guys, hope this helps. Make your health a priority. This isn't a virus problem. This is a health problem. People are not making a conscious effort to make health a daily practice and to build their health. All you have to do is make a little change in your lifestyle, maybe a big one, depending on the kind of life you're living now. But you have more choice than you know and more control than you know to change your life and move it in a better direction and keep yourself safe and healthy right now. So hope you find that valuable, guys. If there's anything I can do for you, don't be afraid to reach out. Have a great week.